executive chef and owner of Cong Ten Restaurant located in West LA. We cook new Vietnamese cuisine. And I'm excited to show you 2 recipes from the restaurant today. I'm going to be showing you a cauliflower elote steak and also a gorgeous, delicious seasonal bok choy salad. Come join us in the education tent. We're going to go ahead and get started. It is 10 o'clock on the dot, super on time. Lovely, beautiful faces on this biting cold winter Southern California morning. Okay, so a couple things I'm going to show you this morning. I've got my bok choy here for my bok choy salad. I've got fennel with the tops locked up right now. I've got some beautiful seasonal citrus, apples, radish. That's all going to go into my raw salad. Now you'll notice one of the things that I don't have on my tray this morning is I don't have any lettuce. I'm going to throw these almonds into the pan to toast them. I purchased some raw almonds just down the way at Avila Farms. I think it's Avila and Sons Farms. No daughters at that farm. And I'm going to toast up these almonds. These are raw almonds. You can buy them roasted if you don't have time to toast them yourself. And at home you can pan toast or pan sear these almonds. You can also oven roast these as well. You can roast them plain. At home I really love to put salt, pepper, and olive oil on my almonds. If you like sweet almonds, you can always put in some honey, any spices, warm spices that you might enjoy. While I toast that up, I'm going to take care of a little bit of city business. I'm here as the chef in residence for the city of Santa Monica, and you might be asking yourself, what exactly does that mean and what is this lady doing here? So first things first, the reason why I'm here the second Sunday of every month to do cooking demonstrations. I cook with the products you see right here in the farmer's market. And there's 3 reasons why I do that. Firstly, I want you to get excited about cooking with farm-grown California fresh produce. When you get excited about that, we hope that you're going to buy the produce and the other products right here in the farmer's market, economically supporting all the farms and farmers, and they are small businesses just like all the small businesses you see up and down Main Street. The second thing that I want to do is I want to support the City of Santa Monica's Healthy Eating Initiative. So they have a Healthy Eating Initiative for all of their residents, all of their visitors, for us to just be more healthy. And what could be more healthy than eating more California-grown farm fresh produce? And the third thing I want to do is just provide you guys with some extra education and entertainment, something to do when you guys come to the farmer's market. You can enjoy a beautiful breakfast or brunch here, shop in the farmer's market, get some gifts on Little Main Street, and enjoy some music while you're here. So why not have some fun in the education tent this morning? So that's a little bit about what I'm doing here this morning. I've got recipe sheets up here and also a calendar of events for the farmer's market. And if you're interested in being a farmer's market volunteer, I've got a sheet about that too. And you can always stop by the farmer's market management booth right over behind me to get more information as well. In the meantime, my almonds are getting all nice and toasty, and I'm going to go ahead and start chopping my salad. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to cut this citrus orange. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to supreme this orange. You can say supreme in English. I learned supreme when I was coming up in all of my cooking training. Now, with my very sharp knife, I will show you how to section this orange and peel this orange. Let me move this so you can see what it is I'm doing on my board. And if you can't see what I'm doing right here, you can always look up into my demonstration mirror and see what I'm doing up above. I'm going to lop off the top and the bottom of my orange, and I'm going to peel my orange with my knife, not with my fingers. That way I can get all the pith off the orange, and this is how you're going to get those beautiful citrus sections that you see in restaurant quality salads. There's going to be no peel there. You do need a very sharp knife to do this. I'm using a Santoku knife this morning. You can use your chef's knife, you can use a paring knife if you like, or even a slicing knife. So long as your knife is sharp, this is something great to practice your knife skills. You need to have a sharp knife, that way you don't get cut. The sharper your knife, the least likely you are to be injured. All right, over a bowl so that I can save the citrus juices, I'm going to follow the lines of the orange and cut slightly diagonally inwards to remove each section. Very easy to do, so now you have your citrus sections. If your chef's knife or your Santoku knife is too big for you to do, depending on how your knife skills are, you can easily do this with a paring knife as well. And I absolutely love January and February because we have some gorgeous citrus coming into season. We have Caracara oranges available. We have blood oranges available. Now, blood oranges are very interesting. They're red on the inside, or they might be a little bit blush or blood. They have a gorgeous raspberry-like flavor. Today I'm using a California navel orange just to show you this particular technique. And you can go all the way around. Now you'll see that I'm sectioning my citrus over a bowl, and the reason is as I'm doing this, the orange itself drops a lot of liquid. And I want to save that liquid to incorporate that into my salad dressing today. All right, so I've got a few of my citrus sections in there. Last section of the day. And then I'm going to give this skin, I'm going to give the skin a good squeeze to get all of the juice out of that orange. And I'm on my merry way. I'm going to go ahead and make the salad dressing for this salad so that I can get everything into the bowl. I have my orange sections in there, which I'm just going to push to the side. And I'm also going to leave the orange juice that's in there as well. This is a black sesame dressing that we use at my restaurant, Kong Ten. We're going to need some soy sauce. I like to use a low sodium soy sauce myself, but you can adjust accordingly if you decide to use any other soy sauce. Is fine. On your recipe sheets, which you can find right up here, and also on your seat, there's the exact measurements. But here at the demonstration, I'm gonna act a little bit like a maverick and just pour them in. So into my salad dressing, if I can open up my containers. Technical difficulties. Okay, I've got my orange sections. I've got my orange juice for my sectioning job. I've got some soy sauce, low sodium. I've got some rice vinegar, seasoned or unseasoned, either way is perfectly fine. I'm gonna get a little fancy this morning, and I'm gonna throw in a little bit of orange zest. You can also throw some herbs in here, so here's some orange zest. Fancy schmancy. Well, you know, it's not normal to just zest all of your citrus, but we have a habit at our catering company, before we cut any citrus whatsoever, we zest everything so that we don't waste. And so we try to reduce food waste and use everything that we can in our business. So we save the tops of the fennel, we save our onion skins, we save every part of everything that we use in the kitchen so that we don't waste. All right. Even the leaves of the cauliflower, we make it into cauliflower leaf hash. So, okay, a little bit of brown sugar into the salad dressing. This is an extraordinarily simple salad dressing. So in here, I just have soy sauce, rice vinegar, brown sugar, sesame seeds. I got crazy and put some orange zest in there. I need to throw some sesame oil in here. This is not sesame oil, we're gonna pretend. And I'm gonna give this guy a little whisk. My oranges are off to the side so that they don't get damaged and they look beautiful in the salad itself. You can keep this salad dressing in the refrigerator for weeks. I also love to use this salad dressing as a marinade on chicken or on fish. It's very flexible. So there's my salad dressing. I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping the rest of my vegetables. Now here's some bok choy that I got right here from Vang Farm. I'm just gonna cut off the stem. And I absolutely love to use bok choy as a salad base. And this is something that we do at our restaurant. Now you're just going to want to cut the bok choy into bite-sized pieces. And the bok choy leaves are going to be your lettuce for this particular salad. I've got fennel everywhere. I've got the bok choy. One of the things I absolutely love about this salad is that we have some very hearty ingredients going into the salad. The bok choy, the fennel, and everything else is going to really stand up to the salad dressing. So for me, this is something that I absolutely love to bring to work. This is a great workplace salad. You can make this salad in advance. You can put it in a Tupperware. You can pre-dress this salad if you want, with no danger or fear of it getting wilted. And that's one of the reasons why I love making lettuceless salads. I would eat this salad with maybe a piece of grilled chicken or a piece of grilled salmon, completely up to you. Of course, if you are a vegetarian or a vegan, feel free. What about some marinated tofu on the salad? That would be absolutely gorgeous. One of the things that you'll notice that I'm doing too, as I make my salad, is that in restaurant cooking and in our catering business, we pay a lot of attention to the way that our eyes eat as well. We always say that our eyes eat first, right? And so in addition to food having to taste good at my business, we also want it to look good. And one of the ways that I love to do that, well, first of all, I just say I love radishes. I have a beautiful blushing radish right here. So we pay attention. This is not a horseradish. This is called a blushing radish. We got this radish over at Weiser Farms. And when you slice it thinly, I mean, they just look absolutely gorgeous. They look beautiful in a salad. I love the flavor of radishes myself. If you don't like the flavor of raw radish, try roasting radishes. roasted radishes are absolutely delicious. So as you can see, my salad is coming together. I'm gonna have oranges. That's why they're called orange, right? I'm gonna have my blushing radishes. I have my bok choy in there, and also my fennel. So texture-wise, I'm gonna get a beautiful crunchy salad that's absolutely delicious and high in color. Now, the fennel and the bok choy are a little bit on the bitter side. We have the oranges that add a little bit of acid, and to add some sweetness and tartness, I'm gonna have my green apple here, but any apple will do. So we wanna think about balancing flavors, beautiful colors and textures in the foods that we eat. Now, one of the things that you'll notice is that I'm not peeling my apples. So a lot of the things that we're doing at the restaurant is that we're getting away from peeling a lot of our vegetables, including carrots. We're not peeling our carrots anymore as an effort to reduce food waste. The outside of any apple, any carrot, most vegetables are absolutely edible. Sometimes they're just a little dirty. So if they're dirty, you just want to give them a good scrub and go from there. All right, there I'm at. You can eat the outside of the potatoes as well. Potato skins are a whole thing. In the 80s, we ate these potato skins, fully loaded, in the 90s too. So, and then why?
They don't taste like anything.
Oh, but see, back then we also loaded them down with cheese, scallions, bacon, and sour cream, and we baked them twice, and we ate them and wondered why.
That's just like making a full baked potato.
It is. Then we cut off the sides and called them potato skins. So here is my gorgeous salad coming together. Let me go ahead and plate this up for you guys. We'll do this like restaurant style. On the bias here. Now remember, since we don't have any lettuces in this particular salad, it's going to be very hearty. If you're having a dinner party and you're struggling with the timings of, getting all the food together, this is an amazing salad that you can make in advance and even pre-dress and pre-plate in advance. Because there's no lettuce on this salad, it's not going to get all wilty. So you can build the salad on the plate. It will not wilt because of the dressing, and it's not going to sink down. If you have a fresh green salad, as you toss it and leave it on the plate, it starts to lose its volume. And that's not going to happen with this particular salad. So it's tough, it's hearty, it keeps its volume, and that is one of the tricks that we use in my catering business for, for staying on time and being in advance as far as how we cook.
Why does everything have to be on
Huh.
It really depends on how far ahead. So technically speaking, you can actually leave these vegetables out anywhere like 2 hours is perfectly fine. So if you're getting ready for a dinner party and you want to make that salad 2 hours in advance, you can have it in a bowl. You can plate it like this if you like, or just leave it in the bowl. It's perfectly fine. If it was hot, I would probably say not, having it somewhere like really hot or something like that. But, otherwise it's perfectly safe to have out. So just make sure that your vegetables are well washed, especially if you're getting them from here in the market, and you'll be fine. You'll be off to the races. And then of course at work, this is something you can dress at home because, when I went to work in a corporate office and tried to bring a salad, I always had like my salad dressing container and then my salad container, and one of them would make it to work and the other one would be sitting on the counter because I left it on the counter so that I wouldn't forget it. But then when I got to work, it was still on the counter, right? So
Bonus when you get home.
Yeah, so these are some chopped almonds going over the top. And of course, if you're allergic to any nuts at all, feel free to just omit this. And what I love about these salads, and salads in general, is that whatever you have laying around the house will be perfectly fine, beautiful, and delicious in this salad. So this is your first salad of the day. This is your bok choy, fennel, apple, and citrus salad with black sesame dressing. I encourage you to use this dressing on just everything. I'm going to take about 30 seconds to get reset for the next recipe, and we'll go from there. In the next recipe, I'm going to show you how to make fresh mayonnaise, and I'm going to talk about making a caramelized fish sauce, and we're going to make some cauliflower elote steaks. Thanks, guys. Give me